dear friends. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today for this guided activation with the beautiful, the fabulous, the graceful female archangel, Archeia Harmony. And here is a depiction of her if you want to have a visual. And you can see below it says bring in music. So, yes, she is associated with music, but she also really brings through this energy of harmony. Obviously, that's her name, right? But balance, inner peace, as well as this really light energy, really uplifted. So it's that beautiful balance, balance of peace, yet being uplifted. And so she serves on the pale blue ray of cooperation and unity with her divine complement, Archangel Raguel. And he really helps with relationships. So you could see how both of them would serve on that pale blue ray of cooperation and unity. She brings in that peace, she brings in that balance, that harmony between forces or between people. And Raguel really works on the relationship aspect of that. So, uh, and it's interesting. I've actually been wanting to bring her through for many, many weeks. This video was a request from a dear student and client of mine and friend as well. And I kept trying to get to her and it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. But this week, and I love it because the alignment is perfect because we just had the 7/7 portal. And the energy that I'm feeling post 7/7 portal is all about balance, all about inner peace, inner harmony. That keeps coming up over and over again, not only in client sessions, but just in conversations with people. And so her energy is beautiful to help us harmonize those energies that were really activated during that portal. So she's going to come in and help us to harmonize and to balance. And so before we begin, she wants me to ask you, where do you feel out of balance? And as we set up this sacred space together to do this work from, you may be given answers. Something may have come to you right away, or it may come through as we do this meditation, and it may change. There may be a few things coming up for you, and that's okay. And so let's go ahead and begin and create this sacred space, this fifth dimensional and above sacred space in order to do this beautiful work from. So let's take some deep breaths together. Just lengthening that breath. And as you lengthen that breath, maybe you can begin to feel how you're already coming into a deeper state of relaxation, a deeper state of opening. It's really helpful to be open in order to move these energies, in order to calibrate. And from there, we come into our heart. We come into that sacred space within. And we create a golden column of light in each direction. It connects us down into Mother Earth. It connects us up into the light, and we're going to follow it all the way down, deep, deep down. And we want to connect down into the center of Mother Earth. We're going to connect into her harmony, her stability, her balance, her wholeness, she's telling me. And we're going to bring all of her beautiful energy up that golden column of light into our body, into our energy field. And then we follow that golden column of light in the opposite direction. We follow it going upwards. Up, up, up. We connect into the light. We connect into divine wisdom, unconditional love. The higher realms, we connect into those higher frequencies where it is so easy for us to connect to ease, flow, grace, harmony. So all of these energies are beginning to anchor in as we set up this sacred space. Let's bring all of that down that golden column of light. And from here, we invite in Archeia Harmony, the beautiful female archangel. And she sort of danced into this space. I love that. She is associated with music. And so she showed up very gracefully. Of course, she's happy to be here. And she's happy to bring through these harmonizing energies, these harmonizing frequencies. And she's asking you once again, where do you feel out of balance? And as you bring it to mind, it's clearing. As we bring it to mind, it's not to sit there and stew in it. It's literally to bring awareness to it and allow it to release. And she's saying, maybe there's a part of you that feels like you can't bring it into balance. Maybe there's a part of you that feels limited or stuck. Restricted in some way. That is all clearing. And more ease and grace and flow is coming in. Arakakuya katai, ikia arakatuya katai, ukia kia katai. And just allow this energy to move. Allow it to flow. And what she's doing as well is she's bringing love and support for us. She's bringing love and support to this situation, understanding to this situation. As well, she's bringing love and support and understanding to our inner child. Oftentimes when there's imbalance, or oftentimes when there's a feeling of I can't, there can be roots in childhood of when we felt that way. And so she's saying, if you can connect it to a time in the past where you really felt that, just bring awareness to that, and again, allow it to release. really feel a beautiful relaxation come into the energy. It's a softening. It's a love that I'm feeling really come through. Loving eyes, loving perspective for us, for this situation. And she's saying it's okay to feel imbalanced. She's saying balance is a moving journey. It's not just a destination we arrive to. It's something we dance with. It's something we flow with. And I'm always brought to, when I think of balance, I'm always brought to yin and yang with my background as an acupuncturist. And yin and yang is always about flow. It's always changing. It's this beautiful dance of the energies. And she's saying, what do you need more of right now? What direction does your flow need to move towards? And she's saying your initial thought may be that I need to do this action or that action, or I need to do this or that. And she's saying it may actually be that you need to take a step back and rest and nourish and get clarity. So that may actually resonate for you. She's saying, or it may be a little bit of both. And you know the right answer for you. Your inner wisdom will let you know what path you need to take, what energy you need to embody. And she's saying, we can bring that energy to you now. And as we bring that to you, it's going to create balance. It's going to create stability. It's going to create wholeness. So what energy do you need now? What frequency? What emotion? What state of being? And we're releasing any feelings of guilt. That's coming up really strongly. And I'm feeling it right in between the solar plexus and the heart chakra. It's almost higher solar plexus, lower heart chakra. Any feelings of guilt around needing this energy, taking care of oneself, not doing enough, etc. She's also clearing anywhere we don't feel good enough. Letting that go, not feeling good enough. She's saying sometimes we can hold that energy of not feeling good enough, and it can impede us. It can block us a bit from feeling inner peace, from feeling balance, from feeling a state of well-being. And she's saying, and my guides have been talking about this a lot lately, anywhere we don't feel good enough, that actually pulls us out of unity consciousness. That pulls us out of unconditional love. So the more we clear that, because that pulls us into superiority and inferiority, that pulls us into duality. So the more we release not feeling good enough, the easier it is to connect to inner peace, the easier it is to connect to wholeness, oneness, stability, harmony. So I can feel all of that anchoring in right now. Akatia akuya akatai, ikia akata akuya akatai, akatia akuya akatai, ukia akia atai. That's interesting because I normally do the infinity symbol horizontally, and she was having me do it vertically. That was really interesting. And I love that. She's saying that was helping to harmonize the central column, helping to harmonize all of our chakras in this direction. I love that. And I can feel a beautiful expansion in the heart chakra with that. A beautiful expansion into gratitude. Feels really good. Let me just see where she wants to go. I feel like we could expand it a little more. Okay. We are working on the emotions again and a bit of the inner child as well. She's saying sometimes what can impede us from feeling balanced. And it's similar to what we were just working on, but it's feeling bad about oneself. And she's saying a lot of times that has root in childhood. And so we're just lovingly bringing awareness to this so that it can release, so that we can, because what it does is it pulls down and constricts the energy, and the energy of balance and harmony is expansion, lightness, and openness. So we're just releasing that, and oftentimes hurt comes in or is associated with that. It's wrapped up in it. And so is there any hurt in there? And we just ask this question with love and compassion. Sometimes it's the adult you that feels hurt. Sometimes it's the inner child. Sometimes it's both. And she's bringing through support and understanding. She's bringing through release for that little child so they can more deeply connect to the beautiful, brilliant light that they are, so that you can more easily connect to the brilliant, beautiful light that you are. Each of us has that inside. Sometimes it just needs to be shined. Sometimes it just needs to be polished. Sometimes it just needs to be shown some love and support and understanding. Okay, that feels really good. So she's saying, before we close this up, imagine yourself balanced, really holding that frequency of harmony and balance. Imagine that future version of yourself who's really anchored that in, who feels really empowered and light with that energy. Wholeness, well-being, harmony, and balance. And as you see that future version of yourself, you'll start to merge with them. You'll start to bring those energies closer and closer and embody them more and more. So what has that future version of you been able to do? Who has that future version of you been able to be? So we just allow this to come closer. We see the possibility. We feel those energies anchor in. What emotions are they feeling? What emotions does that future version of you, that future empowered, harmonized version of you, how do they feel? We're just going to close with some light language and activating tone. Akutia akai, ukia akai, akiria akai, akuia, akatati ukia akai, kutia, katia akai, ikia akira kutia akai. Lighting up your energy field with so much golden light, with so much crystalline energy, and just letting that, it's not only an anchoring in, what they were giving me is it's a raising of our energy field to that frequency, that golden and crystalline frequency. So it's not only an anchoring in, it's a raising to meet that energy. So just tune in and see how you feel now. What's shifted? What's changed? And what feels different? I'd love to hear in the comments below. We give thanks to Archeia Harmony for being with us today. Anchoring down into Mother Earth, bringing our attention to our heart chakra. Also, if you are looking for more harmony, more balance, my next course has been announced. It's called Divine Unity Within, and it's about harmonizing within the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine inner child. All three of those aspects. We have to bring in the inner child who brings in the joy, the fun, the excitement, the inspiration. And that starts Monday, August 4th, 2025, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's a 75-minute class, 6 weeks. I'll put the information below. I'd love it if you'd join us. It's going to be really activating, really healing, really harmonizing. And we're really focusing on, yes, activating the divinity within, all of those beautiful divine aspects that we hold within, but also really bringing us, bringing our energy, bringing our being into balance, into wholeness. I'd love it if you'd join me. So so once again, friends, thanks for joining me today for this guided healing and activation, this guided meditation. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. The bright light in me honors and celebrates the bright light in you. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for joining me. We'll see you on the next video.